What is going on, my lovely ladies and individuals of the world? My lovely ladies and individuals, my lovely ladies and gentlemen of the world. You know how this whole thing works. I'm gonna have a little bit of an introduction. I just want to talk about how busted this is really quickly, and then I'll go into the, so if you want to skip all that, timestamps with all the characters and whatnot, description box. Is there any system that exists in this game that is not busted, that actually functions as it's supposed to? I shouldn't say as it's supposed to, that actually functions in a manner that's actually like logical, that makes sense, that it doesn't seem like, oh wow, yeah, this sucks. Because I haven't seen it. Like, check this out. So you see I'm at 61st to 70th. The reason for that is that you come here, right? You view selected. You can't view all because it'll show you 5 replays and kick you out. Notice, these are all the same player. I could just prove it to you a lot better by scrolling all the way down, and you'll see like 5,000 of these. I don't actually know if it goes that far. I've only gone down about 30. Same exact player in every single fight, right? Their opponent is different, but it's the same exact player. You come here, same thing. You come here, anyway, you get the point. No matter where you are, like I said, I only went to about here, so I don't know, maybe it changes. Maybe something's different right here. No, it's not. Oh wait, no, I did do that one. It's this one that I didn't do. Clearly something's gonna change. Nope. Oh hey, it's Sonic Fox. So yeah, like this is it's always the same exact player and just 5 billion of their specific replays against other people. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that works. So you come over here to popular replay. I don't actually even know if this functions. Let's just turn it back to casual. View selected. You still have the booster as the highest viewed one. Why they haven't seen fit to remove this, given that it's useless, I just realized that. So I was going through these and I was trying to look for a Majin Buu because that was like the only, I couldn't remember what characters I had grabbed, but I definitely distinctly remember not getting a single Majin Buu. It pisses me the hell off that I finally see Majin Buu and it's on this one. So yeah, like the fact that you can't, yeah, anyway, like this makes me sad. So then you have, so before I do this, so it's kind of cool. You can unlock additional, I don't know how many commentators are in the game. I've only unlocked these 3. It's a really cool system, terribly implemented. I'm just going to leave it on Frieza because I assume he's going to be mad sassy. But you're going to see, if you have not seen a replay with a commentator going, you're going to see one. And I'm going to make it my own. It's going to be terrible. I specifically picked this person because they actually had some really good combos. So if you want to see some really cool, like I the entire time I was like, oh damn, these combos are really good. Ignore my gameplay. I'm shit. I've only played like 20 matches so far. Actually, I think about 30. But basically, I played like 10, and I was starting to get like a decent idea of how the flow of the game worked. And then I went through story mode, and it completely killed all of that progress that I had made in those 10 real matches. Oh shit. You clearly have not watched the fight. Yo, these announcers are shit tier. But see, like, they never shut up. Eventually, soon, I assume, they're gonna start repeating quite often. I thought I got it in my head for a while that you could punish tag-ins with 5L. You can't. It doesn't work. So here's the cell corner loop you better get used to. He didn't do the full thing. I think you can do like 3 reps of that in total. But yeah, get used to seeing that. Because you're going to be seeing a lot of cell. The character's pretty damn good. Mostly I'm hoping they do, because they had a really cool Kid Buu combo, and I want to see it again when I'm not actually playing so I can kind of focus on it more.
I can see that both of you are staving off failure as best you can.
I should have confirmed off of that, obviously, and I would have been able to kill 21, but I went into troll mode, and it was a poor decision. Yeah, I need to get used to canceling everything. So I guess we might not. Do I try to run it back with Beerus? I think I almost run it back with Beerus, and then I can't remember this fight exactly.
I would only need one attack to finish this.
Maybe I just get bodied by Cell. I don't know. Frieza's actually not been so bad so far because the default announcer is awful. I tried Vegeta and he was repeating himself. Oh, there's a repeat right there. Vegeta was repeating himself within like 10 seconds of the match. Okay, never mind. I have to die here, right? Damn it. Okay, this wasn't the one with the God Tier Kit Buu combo. That makes me sad. That was just a bad match all around. It didn't show off what I thought it would. Fuck.
Farewell, fools.
I definitely, like, through playing, the one thing that I've kind of gotten, it's just sitting in the back of my head and is not going away, is the idea that I need a team with better assist, with a better assist. That's all. I need a better assist. It doesn't even maintain my position on this screen. Are you serious? It resets it every time. That's fantastic. Oh, I forgot to turn off the announcer. Oh well, we're gonna have one more. But yeah, Frieza wasn't actually that bad during that one. He didn't repeat himself anywhere near as often as the rest. But it's definitely better without the announcers in there, because they don't offer, I mean, they're just completely generic catch-all phrases, right? It has nothing to really do with what's happening on, it's just, they have something to say when somebody gets comboed, they have something to say when somebody gets knocked out, they have something to say when somebody gets launched, you know, like, there's not much substance. I shouldn't say there's not much. There is no substance behind any of it. That's cheap, by the way. Like, him having that move that pretty much forces an automatic restand and he's directly above the opponent. It's essentially a safe jump built into a special move. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. He's... oh my god. Wait. Please tell me that wasn't auto-piloted auto combo. Like that he wasn't just doing auto combo over and over. I think he was doing auto combo into 2M into auto combo. I think he... no. I think he started with the L auto combo, then did... yeah, he's doing the L auto combo into the M auto combo. That's all he's doing. He's just mashing on it. Top player replays, by the way. Top player replays, by the way. Oh my god, hang on. How do I turn on buttons? Okay, well at least he's mashing the M kind of, but it's not too terribly hard. I thought I would just see somebody, you know, going to town pretending they have turbo mode. God, I can't rely on top player replays at all. I'm gonna have to rely on names. Like, I'm gonna have to look for, like, tournament player names that I can recognize if I want to actually see decent. Like, I thought my match looked bad. That's Majin Buu's auto combo, by the way. In case you were curious what block string he's doing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm wrong. I don't think this is one of the top player replays. This might have been in the popular replay channel. Now that I actually think about it. That was actually, he might live through this. It depends. Yeah, see, he's still recovering health throughout all of this. He's gonna live. I hate that. I really hate that. I will show afterwards, after I finish the replays, the very last thing I'll show, and I'll put a timestamp just for this as well, if you want to, like, skip back and forth really quickly. If I remember. There are, so, like, certain level 3s, which apparently Majin Buu is one of them. Even during the cinematic parts, you'll still recover health when you have Sparking Blast active. Other ones, it doesn't work like that. The worst one that I have seen is Android 16's. Where, like, because it's a command grab, right? So, like, he grabs you, slams you to the ground, pulls his arms off, pulls his hands off, and then does the actual blast animation, right? If they have blue health at the start of that move, when you grab them and throw them into the ground, they will start the animation of the blast with more health than they had at the beginning of the... This dude's legitimately just spamming 2-3-6S at this point. It's like, part of me wants to finish this out, but most of me wants to just say, like, just leave. I mean, I assume it's going to be over really quickly. is legitimately just spamming 2D success. Like, hop and super dash that. You'll go over it. You can't go, I don't think you can go through that move with super dash. But, alright, cool. That's the end of the match. I'm not even going to show the rest of it because this dude does not deserve to see a victory screen. Fuck this guy. God damn it. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this was one of the top player replays. I think this is one that I just grabbed from the popular, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Oh, so I actually did grab a, wait, what did I just do? Oh. I favorited it, my bad. Why did I think L1 was delete? So I assume this person on the right must be a BlazBlue player, because their name is SMP Loops. And as far as I'm aware, unless SMP stands for something else in a different game, but for BlazBlue, that would be same move proration. I don't know any other fighting game that has something called SMP. It's probably going to be one I've played before. Just knowing how it always works out. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to turn freeze off again. See? The switch to Vegeta assist and live a long and happy life while playing this game. Yeah, you don't continue after that. That might actually, I don't think that's punishable. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I do not believe that move is punishable. Look at how much of the screen that fucking announce takes up. Jesus! Did you just say the same thing twice in a row? Or did that linger on the screen for a lot longer than I was paying attention? Ooh, that was a free kill. You just had to hit H. You got cross-up protection right there. There is cross-up protection in this game, and it's actually kind of infuriating. Because if you want to do like a rapid cross-under, if you switch somebody in, or like if you force the switch in off the Dragon Rush, and you want to do a quick cross-under, it won't work, they'll block it. And so like, it's very noticeable because somebody, like you'll do that to somebody, you'll do some kind of rapid cross-up, and they'll block the first hit, and then you do a second hit, and the second hit will land. And it's because they're blocking the wrong way, but they got the cross-up protection for the first hit, but it didn't help them with the second. It's kind of infuriating, to be honest. See, like, why do all these people stand still for, like, all this mix-up? Meanwhile, everybody I play never stops pressing buttons. Like, 90% of the time that I went for an overhead, they were mashing the L button. And I got hit out of it. So, one thing that you should know in regard to those, like the characters that can mash their ki blast like that, you can actually cancel out of the block stun with either super dash or back S, 4S. Either one of them will work. Obviously, I mean, if you Dragon Rush, you will punish them, but like they can call an assist. They can probably super cancel it or special cancel it, whatever. So there are answers to it where if you use 4S, then you're just not in block stun anymore. But yeah, you should know that there is a unique mechanic to those kinds of ki blasts where you can cancel out of the hits or the block stun of it into 4S or super dash. So just, you know, if you're sitting there dealing with it and you're wondering, like, Jesus Christ, why does it last for so long? There is an answer for that. So just keep that in mind. Which I learned thanks to story mode. Probably the only gameplay related thing I learned from story mode. Oh, that's right, this is the #1. See, I should be paying more attention commentary first. I should be paying more attention to this dude, since he is apparently like the #1 ranked person. Like, was he actually good? Nothing that happened during that really struck me. It's like, oh shit, that was amazing. But that is kind of how these leaderboards work. Like, obviously, you have to have some degree of capability in order to get high up on the leaderboards. But the majority of the time, it's just whoever has the most time on their hands, especially this early in the game. It's definitely just purely, it's not the best player, it's whoever has the most time on their hands, and it evens out. Like, I still remember back when Street Fighter V had first started, everybody was trying to get to number 1, and they were making, like, such a big deal out of it, and the entire time just like, these aren't even, like, the people that are getting number 1 aren't really that good. They're just the people that are spending the most amount of time in ranks. And then it even, like, eventually, just a year later, they're basically nowhere to be found. And the players that are just consistently fantastic kind of took their place. Counter hit overhead into Dragon, Yeah, you can't chase through beams. Or not chase, you can't Dragon. God damn it, you cannot super dash through beams. It kind of sucks. He's the #1 ranked player, and he hasn't even bothered learning the cell loops.
Is that all?
I didn't figure out how to specifically do that. When you're in Sparking Blast, you can cancel a hit of Vanish, so you just do the teleport, and then you can do a normal afterwards instead, which then will allow you to confirm your full combo. Wow, the person he's beating on has no idea how to play this game at all. Like, they're not even forward jumping off those. They're not even doing 2 normals or even 3 normals off of it to try and do it. Like, yeah. But these are the fantastic top player replays that are available through this beautiful replay system. So yeah, like, you can't even know if this dude's actually any good because you didn't have to do anything. This is why I didn't want to do this. Hopefully it gets better, because I do have one that's Lost Soul vs Sonic Fox, so hopefully at least that one will be good. If it's not, God help me, I'm gonna rage quit and never do another replay theater of Dragon Ball FighterZ again. Like, if that one, if, like, pretty much the single best, like, you see, I grabbed 3 of them. I saw Lost Soul and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna grab, like, however many unique matchups I can find with this dude involved, because if you're not aware of who Lost Soul is, oh, this is the one. Yeah, okay, we already saw. I thought when I was looking through this that I had downloaded a duplicate, so I definitely did. What was I gonna say? If you don't know who Lost Soul is, he was... I don't even think you can argue it. He was a dominant Guilty Gear player in America, and I would say he was the best Guilty Gear player in America. The reason why I say was is because he kind of... I don't know if real life happened or what, but he kind of stopped showing up at tournaments for a while. But yeah, he was like, he just destroyed everybody. It became a bit of a meme that, like, he was just out there taking everybody's soul.
This could be
because that's just what he was doing. He was ripping people apart. So, if he's not any good, if the replays involved with him, and especially with him and Sonic Fox, wind up sucking, I'm gonna be very sad. Okay, alright, I'm digging this dude's pressure. This is real. We just got very real, at least for the dude on the first player side. I don't know, we're gonna have to wait and see about the dude on the second. Okay, yeah, that was terrible pressure. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever worth having a team that does not include, with 18, that is not her as the point character, because her assist just feels so goddamn worthless. Yeah, because that's something I have to train myself to do too. Because it's something a lot of people do right now. They just automatically cancel their heavy moves, which are unsafe, but you can cancel them, so they're not technically really unsafe, into the super dash. And so I definitely need to train myself to react to that super dash, so I can anti, because it is a free anti-air every single time, unless they cover it with an assist, which obviously as people get better and better, that's what's going to happen. It's going to cause problems. Oh, never mind. You can relaunch, not relaunch, because obviously you only get 1 launch per combo in this game. But you can, if you time that properly, you're on the ground when they come back down, and then you can go into another airborne juggle. 21 actually looks like a lot of fun to play. Also, she has her JH is busted as hell. As far as I'm aware, it has a 360-degree hitbox around her. It's pretty goddamn stupid. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, he has 5 meters. She's dead. She's dead as hell. There's no question about that. Yeah, it's unfortunate that was... I mean, you know, this dude definitely got some stuff going for him. He had the fuzzy setup, so he was just stuck for like 3 mix-ups in a row in the beam assist, which is why everybody's going to wind up using beam assists, unfortunately. Had some good offense going. Unfortunately, the second player was just very, very outclassed. He was not ready for that match. So, good player, not a good match. Eventually, we'll get to a point. Why am I saying good player? This is Lost Soul. Holy shit, I didn't even realize when I started that that was Lost Soul. Okay, so at the very least, that does work out. Lost Soul is definitely good at this game. I'm hoping to see some dirty Ginyu. I think Ginyu has one of the highest potentials in terms of, like, actual development, where I feel like a lot of these characters are going to get figured out pretty damn quick. Because much as I hate it, or much as I hate to say it, you're very limited in your options. So aside from like assist-specific shenanigans, most characters are gonna get figured out pretty damn quick. But Ginyu, he's got some craziness to him, and I think it's gonna take people a while. But I do think he has the potential to wind up being an absolutely insane character. And that's always how it works out initially in a fighting game, too. Like, people flock to the very readily apparent strength, right? So, you know, Vegeta assist, Cell in general, Goku Black in general. People look at those characters and they just... It's very, very clear what their strengths are and how good they are. Whereas somebody like Ginyu, you boot him up initially and you're like, what the hell, this character's mad weird. I can't... none of his assists combo, like there's a lot of recovery period to summoning him, like it just doesn't really, oh my god, that combo was nuts. There's not a, you know, these guys don't have many options, but then you delve down into it and it's like, okay, never mind, there's actually pretty crazy. Rikum has the best beam in the game. You have Butter, or Burter, or whatever, flying around in the air all about, protecting the skies. And then you have the assist with Jace and Burter, which is like one of the most broken things I've seen in the game, I feel. Yeah, there's a lot of... Dude has a lot of potential. So that definitely just hit behind her. The only thing I have not yet seen is whether or not it hits in front of her, but she kind of like sights herself around when she does the move, right? So, that's busted too. She's the only character in the game with a non-metered command grab that moves forward. Actually, no. I take that back. 16 medium command grab moves him forward, but it's so slow on startup. Because, like, he goes into a very, very obvious stance and then lunges forward. Ooh, that was almost sick, unfortunately. He was too far away. I want to see the Beerus. I'm very interested. I don't know if that's safe, but yeah, that thing. You don't get to go in the air because he will auto track. I mean, there's a downward limit to how low he'll go, but in terms of upward, like he'll just follow wherever you are on the screen. So I'm sure people are probably going to find some pretty insane juggles using that. Hopefully. And just ran straight into the 5H. And the pop is me. Bring me up too. I'm surprised he's using it all. He still has Sparking Black. Wait. What? I need a rewind button. I need a rewind button! So, this entire time, one of the things I've been thinking about, one of the things that's been in the back of my mind all of this time has been, There must be DHC chains that allow for you to follow up with them off of a combo afterwards. Those have to exist. There's no way that there's not a single move in the game that doesn't allow for that to happen. And he just did it, and I wasn't paying close enough attention to see how it worked. It must have been off of 21's explosion. Because 21 does that gigantic, like the initial laser beam, and then I think there's multiple explosions actually. So that would make sense. Or even maybe they're still caught in Beerus' fireball, one or the other. But yeah, that was nutty. And I need a rewind button, so I'm just gonna have to look at that afterwards. Ooh, it's been 25 minutes. I'll just end with the Sonic Fox and Lost Soul one, and then I want to just show you what I was talking about in regard to the 16 thing. I'm gonna save these for later. So hopefully ending with the best match. I cannot get over how much I dislike how 16 is looking at me. Like, that dude has put something in my drink and he knows it. And he sees me drinking it. That's the look he's giving me. It's discomforting. I don't like it. That was almost a rough start, but it didn't actually confirm into a combo. And now he's in the corner against 18. Good guy. Like, that's so good. It covers up tech, it covers ground tech. Like, oh. You don't even have to think about it. 17 just does your job for you. Are we about to find out what would have happened if Lost Soul had gone to NLBC? You're about to find out so far. But 16 is the great equalizer.
Take care of this.
Try this.
Watch your back.
That's surprising. Give it a shot. Seriously? Let's do it, 17.
Wait, what? Just doing the level 3? I mean, it got him out of the corner. But I would have thought, at the minimum, he would try to, like, do something to allow him to DHC. To just get the character out. Yeah, 18's dead now. 18's dead and he's down 2 meters. Because he got a meter back from the rest of that ass beating. Ooh, missed the command grab. If he had done the air, because she has 2 command grabs in the air. That you get with 236S and 214S. If he had done the 214S one actually shoots her upward. That would have landed. Nope. We're not saying what would have happened. The same thing would have happened. That was a level 3. That's not gonna kill. I shouldn't have done that, to be honest.
Show me more.
And that's super awkward that he doesn't get a hard knockdown off his JH even after a launch. Ooh, the level 3! The disrespect! It being all blue health, so if he just pops Sparking Blast, which he absolutely should, but he didn't! And he loses his character. He's probably gonna lose here now. I don't think he can do this with hit. Not raw. He needs an assist. Yeah.
Give me your best. Let's push it.
I think if Lost Soul would have popped his own, that's smart. Let Beerus recover some health. But yeah, if Lost Soul had popped his own Sparking Blast, I think he would have killed with Beerus' level 3 off of that. Oh shit. 21's dead because this is Sparking Blast and he's getting all of his health back too. Oh shit. And he still has a level 3. He could do this. This is very possible. Never mind. Never mind. He just gets hit with a round start to him. Never mind. It's not possible.
I was expecting more of a fight. I'm disappointed.
Should have gone to NLBC. He would have gotten paid. There was a big pop bonus in NLBC too. because they're doing a smart thing. Like, they kind of crowdfund the pot bonuses. I don't know if this is a consistent thing, because I haven't watched NLBC in probably a year. Likely more than that, because it's just been Street Fighter 5. Oh, I should have kept that. I'm dumb. Wait, what was it that I wanted to... Was it? No, it wasn't that. It was one prior to that that had the combo off of 18. So yeah, I don't know if it's something they were doing consistently, but yeah, they kind of crowdfunded some of the pot bonus, and Dragon Ball FighterZ had gotten over $1,000 in crowdfunding. What am I doing? I want to get 16, and then I don't care about the rest. Alright, you're gonna have to bear with me here, because I don't actually know what my buttons are on pad. But yeah, so basically what I wanted to talk about here is Sparking Blast, and how there's a weird... So you saw it early with Majin Buu. That's what kind of caused my talk about it. So I'm going to test it with every single... Obviously, you've already seen it with Majin Buu. But I want to test it with Gotenks as well. So, oh dear lord, I think it's R3 that... Yeah, okay, cool. So what's... Sparking Blast, not Sparking Blast. Cool. I'm looking like a replay right now. Alright, how the fuck do I get out of here? This? Yes. Okay, so, I don't want to be... Oh, dear God, what's my assist one button? Nailed it. Okay, how do I do a super?
I have no other option.
Not that one. Oh, God, I reset it! Alright, let me just figure out really quickly. What buttons do I gotta press to, Wait, no, that's not it. That's the assist button. Okay, hang on. That's heavy. Wait, this is S. So I want L. I must want L plus M. So that's L. That's M. Okay, cool. We good. We figured it out. Okay. So let me make this so he does not recover his health, obviously. And let me just knock his health down a bit. So he has some blue health. Oh god, but he's in Sparking already. Okay, so notice, look how he's basically getting all of his health back before this starts. He's back to as much health as he can get, right? So now that happens, that is hard knockdown. That's about how much damage. I pretty much did this amount of damage with that entire super because of how that works with him, right? So now I want to test this with Gotenks. I want to see if it's the same thing with him. I want to see how long they recover. Okay, so it is the same here at the start. But are they recovering health throughout that whole thing? No. So that's basically about the same. That's really, I don't like that. That's not what I wanted to do.
It's your turn.
No problem.
Let's do it, 17. This is over.
But see, his health froze right there. So look how much damage that... No, it's still kind of the same thanks to the hard knockdown, though. Oops, that's not right. That's not right either. That's not really right either, but I'll say... Oh, this one doesn't really count. This doesn't have an animation. It's just one big giant chunk of damage all at once. Is this assist too?
I heard you already.
Hello? Yeah, frozen right there. He's not recovering health. What the f... Oh. That probably wouldn't have killed if his health wasn't frozen that entire... But yeah, just, I mean, watch. The health recovery gets frozen right there, and it doesn't continue. And look how much that just did! Oh my god! So that's my point, right? Is that, like, for some arbitrary reason, some of the cinematics freeze the health recovery, and some of them don't. And I just don't understand the, I guess, kind of oversight that occurred, that allowed that to happen. Where, I mean, obviously the health recovery should freeze no matter what. It should always freeze during the cinematic. I just don't get it. That's really strange. Man, Kid Buu is nuts. What's his anti-air? Can you do... Oh, he's gonna die now. Hang on, I just want to test one thing. I'm learning how to play this game on pad. I would hit my life. Oops. You can do two of them. And you do that, and you call an assist, and you get a gigantic follow-up off of it, and your life sucks, and then you get hit by this, and it restands you immediately, and you gotta deal with more mix-up. This character's bonkers, and his assist! His assist! Look at that! You just get to run offense for days! It never stops! Kid Buu is nuts! Play that character! Shit!